Alright, so this is my Capital 6000 series record collection, starting off Cliff Richard, Living Doll, Beatlemania with the Beatles, Dance On with the Shadows, Twist and Shout by the Beatles, Session with the Dave Clark 5, Long Tall Sally by the Beatles, Bits and Pieces, Dave Clark 5, Swinging Blue Jeans, Hippie Hippie Shake, Jerry and the Pacemakers, I Like It, very good album. Stay with the Hollies. Alright, the Esquires, an Ottawa Canadian band. On stage with the Dave Clark 5. I Love You Baby Just For You by Freddie and the Dreamers, first album. Billy J. Kramer and the Dakotas, Little Children from a Window, a bunch of Lennon-McCartney recordings. The Animals, House of the Rising Sun. Five Faces of Man for Man. Adam Faith, It's Alright. Man for Man Return. Across Canada with the Dave Clark 5. Jerry and the Pacemakers, second album. Jerry and the Pacemakers with Cilla Black in the foremost in Ferry Cross the Mersey, movie soundtrack. Jack London and the Sparrows, Canadian band from from Toronto. Dave Clark 5 featuring Come Home. Freddie and the Dreamers, In Orbit. Freddie and the Dreamers, Ready Freddy Go. Songs from the movie A Wild Weekend by the Dave Clark 5. The Yardbirds' first album, Heart Full of Soul with For Your Love, only includes the longer version of I Wish You Would, about 5 minutes. Trains and Boats and Planes by Billy J. Kramer and the Dakotas. In the Hollies Style. The Sound of the Shadows, instrumental group from, England. I Can't Let Go, Looking Through Any Window, Look Through Any Window by the Hollies. Hits of the Dave Clark 5. Hits of Jerry and the Pacemakers. Initially by the Staccatos, another Canadian band from Ottawa. Don't Make Me Over by the Swinging Blue Jeans, very rare Canadian-only copy of this British LP. This is the new in-sound of country rock by the Downliner Sect. Once again, very rare Canadian pressing of this obscure British album by this obscure British group. Record review, the Dave Clark 5 instrumental album, very rare, only released in Canada. Yardbirds' second LP, Rave Up with the Yardbirds, same as the US release, same tracks, different cover. Over and Over, Dave Clark 5. Big Town Boys, group from Toronto, Canadian R&B, pop, kind of Motown sound. At the Scene with the Dave Clark 5, one of their rare later LPs. Jerry and the Pacemakers, Today. Robbie Lane and the Disciples, Canadian group. They were on TV. They had a TV show in the 60s on CTV. Robbie Lane. Manfred Mann, you got Man Made, great album recorded at Abbey Road Studios in 1966. Then we have Bus Stop by the Hollies, great song written by Graham Gouldman, also wrote a couple of records for the Yardbirds, For Your Love, Heart Full of Soul. Soul of Man, their instrumental album, very rare, cool cover though, very psychedelic. You got more hits by the Dave Clark 5. Over, Under, Sideways, Down by the Yardbirds, stereo copy. Little Games by the Yardbirds, stereo copy, same cover as the Epic release in the United States. Stop, Stop, Stop by the Hollies. You got What It Takes, one of the later Dave Clark 5 albums, cover of a Motown song originally by Marv Johnson. The Hollies hits. It's the Yardbirds. Man-Made Hits, Manfred Mann, great record. The Shadows, 67, one of their later LPs, all instrumental. Love and Flowers by the Hollies, songs that they left off their early Canadian releases, Got the back cover here, which is also the back cover of their second album in the United States called Here Here. This is where a lot of the songs come from. And last but not least, the last Dave Clark 5 album, Everybody Knows. And that is my Capitol 6000 record collection. Thanks.